Welcome to the channel. What we're going to be trying to accomplish today is scan this, what's it called, Burp Z little thing right here. Got from Walmart. It's in the clearance section. I think it was $2 originally, 5. Saved a little bit, but anyways, it's not that big compared to iPhone 13 Pro Max. Decent, I don't know, maybe about 4 or 5 inches. But anyways, we're going to scan this guy and see how well it does. It's got features, but sort of features. Anyways, look at scanning it, right? I'm going to open it up. Once again, found it at the clearance section in Walmart. I got another one, but I'm not sure where it's at in the house. It's making all sorts of noises. Let's see if this guy even makes noises. It doesn't, so that's going to be awesome. But what we're going to be scanning it with is the Creality Otter, right? I just got it here a little while ago, and it's been awesome. Real awesome. But anyways, to the scanning. We're inside the Creality scan software here. We're on USB 3.0. That does come in big. What else? There's a couple other things I've been messing around with, as you can see on the left here. The main reason for the scanner is because of the handlebars. We can pull it up here real quick before I actually get into scanning. The reason I got the scanner is I bike a lot, and my handlebars on my bike, for instance, are different, right? So I needed to make some mounts for this, right? And just measuring it, trying to reverse engineering it, was really difficult. So the scanner I bought mainly for this, and it did literally an awesome job. Regardless to you guys, just a heads up, this is all black. So it took some time, but we were eventually able to get it all, and it did an astounding job. But we can get back to that later. But for now, like I said, we're going to scan this Walmart object and just show you guys scanning, not behind the scenes, but scanning as it goes on. So we're going to click new project. We're going to call it Walmart series. You can't have spaces in there. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing the kids in the background. They're playing PlayStation and wife, and they're all getting kind of, I know, not mad, but, you know, anxious. They're in the game. They're trying to, like, do this, do that, do this. So if you guys hear them, I am totally sorry. If not, maybe this mic here for the sound cancellation, whatever you want to call it, is working excellent. But anyways, Walmart series burp zombies. Which one is this? This guy is, take a look in the back, Gary Gobbler. Oops. So we're limited to Walmart series burp Gary, I'll call it. Or limited to how long this is. But anyways, we'll click OK. Object is small, so your sizes are 250, 250, 250, which this is well in that size. Feature, hopefully geometry, we might have to come back to texture. We're going to, of course, do high quality and disable the flat base. I am fairly new to this, so just a heads up. You have any comments or any suggestions, please let me know. But anyways, we're going to scan. Hopefully this will recognize. It does recognize right away. We'll go over to the scanner itself. I got it on a tripod. I'm not sure how well you guys see over there, but this other one we can kind of zoom in on it. So we're going to move the tripod back a little bit because it's in good range. Should be an optimal, but I think we're going to be good there. We can move this around because we're on this tripod. I'm going to lock this in there, and we are going to start capturing some data. So what I'm going to do is on this little turntable I got from Amazon for like $12. It's a 12-inch. I can maybe throw something up in the description, but for this stuff, it does an awesome job. Another thing too, I noticed, I don't know if I'm going to start over. It is capturing the black stuff on the ground, and that might be pain. We can clean it up in post, and to be honest, I'm just going to stop this capture. Complete scan. Yes, then we're going to clear it because we can get it, but I'm gonna make it easier for us with the Creality scanner. It came with a little black mat, which I got right down here. We'll get that out here real quick, and we'll place the object on there, which should clear up those, I'm going to say the bumps or whatever that is. It's part of the surface on the turntable here, as long as I don't hit it with my finger. But anyways, we'll clear this thing. Oh, there's a way to clear it. Is there a way to clear it? Maybe I went too far. Like I said, I'm brand new in this, so we're just gonna come back in here, go here again, and we're just gonna start scanning. All right, so I'm gonna turn it. I'm not going too fast, going decent, and it's capturing really good. We're gonna go 2 times around, and we're gonna readjust the tripod angle. Go from there. Just a heads up, I did kind of mention USB 3.0, a little bit more about that earlier in the beginning of the video. Main reason behind that is I was using my Mac and I could only do 2.0 on there. And when using 2.0 for this stuff, the frames per second, the top right corner you can see, was basically under 10 the whole time. And it literally took forever to scan something. So yeah, I think any way you can get a 3.0 connection, you're going to get a lot more frames per second, which in theory, it's going to speed up the scan and capturing and everything. So we got twice there around. We're going to adjust this down a little bit. And then we might even raise it up afterwards here. We're just going to make a couple different angles. And what's neat about the software too is you can stitch stuff together. So we'll put this guy on its back and do it as well. As long as we can get to, how do you say it, similar orientations and it can recognize. But with how small this is, it's not totally flat. I mean, there is little places. I think it's going to do an awesome job. There's one time from that angle. I'll probably raise the tripod up a little bit too. Just to get on top of his head up there, but in reality, I don't think we really need to because once we turn on the back side to capture the feet, I think we're going to be just fine. So there's one. We're going to pause this here, right? We're just going to kind of get an idea. You can kind of see underneath the head we didn't really capture him, but hopefully when we pop it down on the back side, it's going to do better. Another thing too, I'm thinking here, is we need to get behind the head, so maybe 3 scans. So we need to get back here, and under here. So we're gonna complete this guy right there. Complete the scan. We're processing this, and we're gonna take this first one we did. We're gonna just like delete this. We don't need it. Then we're gonna start a new scan. Same everything basically. Scan. However, we're going to take the orientation of this dude, plop him down. So hopefully we can get underneath his chin now. And maybe in the back side too, but we'll see what we got here. We might have to turn around the back side too because I'm not sure if we can get behind. Well, we can't get behind the head because it's not seeing it. So we'll do that here. We'll do 2 times fairly fast here, just to capture most points. I'm not sure how much cleanup I'm going to do in this video. This is just basically going to be a video on scanning the object. And this can go 2 times around. Right there, that's good. We're gonna pause, just kind of look around, which did pretty good underneath there where we wanted to hit it. We'll say this guy, complete. And then we'll do 1/3, one more. Scan. This time we'll take the object and we'll put it on his belly. And man, they're getting crazy out there with that game right now. I can really hear them. getting really competitive. Well, once again, we'll go 3 times around here. I didn't really check the hands out before either, so this might actually help out with the fingers. I'm not sure how well they were earlier. All right, we're getting it here. All right, I think that should be good enough. Let's pause it. We already got the back side pretty good. We'll stop it. Now we're going to merge all this stuff together with inside the software. So to merge it though, it's going to be this third option right here, to cloud point or point cloud merge. You need to process these scans. So we're going to process this, or not process, but I think we got to use this button here, the optimization thing, or yeah, optimize them. Right now it's at 0.2. We can go a lot finer, but it's going to take more CPU power. And actually, I'm going to basically hit, we'll be 15 at 0.1. Once we've done optimizing all 3 of these, we can put them into, I don't know if you want to say a point mesh or the point mesh cloud thing. And I'll just show you, right? But anyways, this is going to take some time. So instead of you guys just sitting around watching this, I'm just going to fast forward to it and we'll get right back. All right, that didn't take too long, you guys. Maybe 15 minutes. Got 32 gigs of RAM here, so plenty of RAM. And then a 3060 Ti for the graphics card, so not too bad. But anyways, prior to doing this, right, we didn't have this button. It was grayed out. To get that, we had to go to this optimization settings, and then I don't know if you just want to say optimizing, but anyways, with that, now we got the mesh settings, or the mesh, or the point cloud. So what I'm going to do here, instead of auto merge, I'm going to manual merge this. I'll start with scan 1, which will pop there. And down here, I'll hit scan 2. And what we want to do here is match 3 points. Why do these two look like almost identical? Scan 2. Oh, this is kind of weird because this should have been scan 1, but it's scan 2. But anyways, we'll get it figured out, right? So we're going to find 3 points. We're going to do this finger, left click. Actually, usually just left, or is it right click? Middle click? Hold on, you guys. Maybe it's CTRL. I can't remember the command here. I don't want to process. All right, shift, left click. I'm going to do the same thing here, and that's going to kind of match 2 points up. We're going to shift, left click this, shift, left click there, and then we're going to one more point. Right click holding down is to not orbit, but rotate, I think is orbit, but basically go up and down, move it around a little bit. But we're going to throw the last point right on top of here, on top of here, and then we're going to start to merge these guys together. So far, we could have cleaned this up a little bit, but we'll do it at the end here. I'll show you in a second. But it looks decent. Biggest thing here was underneath and then the front side. So we're just going to go ahead and click yes to bring these together. And we're going to hit component 1. That's basically those 2 scans together, and then scan 3, and we'll do the last one here. That's going to be mostly the back side. So first things first, where do we want to grab this dude? We'll grab right here. So shift, left click, go to point, shift, left, and another good point. Maybe, can we see how well can we see this dude? Not so good in the front. Our biggest thing is get the same orientations. How well you can see they're pretty good. So let's go shift left click there and shift left click right there. Let's start processing these. There's a lot of junk around it, but we'll try to get rid of it best as we can. They actually turn out really nice. So we're going to merge everything together here, and we'll hop out of this window. To hop out lower left hand corner, we'll hit exit merging. And this can bring a big, or all three meshes down into one component, right? So this is actually sitting pretty good so far from what we had. Actually really good. However, there is this junk all around it. To get rid of it, we get this lasso or the square. I like to use a lasso. However, if you're on a trackpad, it kind of gets annoying. But to use it, I'm just using, hold on. So basically, if you left click, you're going to rotate it. Right click is pan. That's what I'm looking for. But shift right here will get your selection ready. And if you it's like, hey, I don't want that, Ctrl and left click and drag will deselect. So we're going to hold shift, hold left click down, and just find the items that we want to get rid of. So I'm just going to hit delete key. That's going to remove those. So we're going to get closer here, and we're going to try to do most of this as possible. And we're just going to keep painting around as we go here. I probably won't get it all, but I'll try to get most. So now the kids are fighting over the video game out there. Just fun times. All right. It's getting pretty close. There's still a little bit of stuff there. I'm not really sure what they're fighting over. I think one wants to play, the other one's not letting them. But as you can see, we're just going through here, just grabbing these items, and I think I actually cut into that, but it's going to be fine because we'll merge it together at the end. Or not merge, but it'll close it for now. I'm just doing this with a mouse. There are other items out there you can use. I don't know if you want to say it's like a Wacom or Wacom, some type of tablet where you can use a pencil. So you can probably get really accurate with this. But I'm just trying to do the best I can for right now. But like I said, yeah, you could put some money into a tablet with a little pen. You can probably get really good with this. I don't know how it grabbed. I suppose when I was laying on its back, it grabbed all this. And I could have probably made this a little bit easier by when I did those back scans, removed it. But I didn't. Once again, very new at this, so just trying to figure it out as I go. Where are you? And another thing, just heads up too, is like, okay, I want to get this right here, but then it's going to actually select everything in your path. So you got to be kind of careful too what you're selecting. There's some right here. It's kind of like static air it grabbed or something. be careful here again, because once again, it might select something we don't want it to be right there, like the face. So I'm just going to leave that be. There's some more stuff right here. I want to be careful of the face. That's where my majority of the detail is. Where the heck are you? Let's get a little bit closer, but not try. Yeah, I just touched the face. So get really close here, try to get the best I can. Once again, if you guys know a better way of doing this, please let me know. Did I get my finger? I did. Control, left click, drag. Control or shift, left click, click. All right, this right here. Delete that. All right, for demonstration, I'll look at this back here. I'm not going to do everything because otherwise it's going to take a little while here. I I probably should have did it more when I was scanning, but we're just learning here. Just trying to grab the obvious stuff. All right, so that's sitting pretty. Oh, there's still some right there. Every time I go around, I see more. And if there's an easier way to do this out there, someone that you know of, please let me know. And I got the finger. All right, for now, we're just going to use this. My finger's kind of messed up. But that's sitting majority of the model here. So the next option here is to do the mesh settings. We're going to select hole filling. I think majority of it's all filled. I think there's some on this finger might not been filled all the way, but right down here this will be filled. Once again, we'll go ahead and click just that item and it's going to do its work. Once again, this is going to take some time, so instead of sitting here waiting for this, I am going to pause again, and yeah, we'll just wait till then. All right, so we're done with that setting. The mesh setting didn't take, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or less, probably less than 5 minutes, couple minutes. Overall model looks pretty good, and to be honest, I just went ahead and did the color mapping too right away, which was right here. Reason why it's grayed out is because it's basically already done. But for the model itself, I think it turned out pretty good. Obviously, there are some items in there that need to be cleaned up. For instance, right there. Actually, let's look at the model right now. His foot was smooth, so right there, there's a couple items down there. A couple items on the fingers. Up here in the axe. However, some of this too could have been all that extra, how do you want to say it, just that extra stuff we didn't clean up and prior to hitting this mesh. So if I was more careful cleaning that up before I even did the optimization, it might have been a little bit better, but I was kind of in a rush here, just kind of, how would it turn out to do a quick model on maybe within 15 minutes or so, right? But for what it is, I mean, I think it turned out pretty cool. We'll hit the color mapping real quick. So I don't know if you guys want to do comparisons here, but yeah, compared to like scanners from the phone, which I was using, this is like 10 times better. But this will cut it for this video here. I just basically wanted to do the scanning. Maybe in the future videos, see how things go first. We'll do maybe some messing around in Blender to clean stuff up, which once again, I maybe used it once or twice, so maybe learn that a little better first. But yeah, this will conclude this video. Please leave any comments, suggestions, or anything in the field below to let me know what I can do different. Later, you guys.